Happy evening. Happy evening, everyone. How are you all? Hope you all are doing fine and great. Yes. And today, what? It's 70th day. Thank you all so much, each and everyone, for your consistency and support with full energy for all these days. And I'm thrilled to welcome Ms. Ayesha Siddiqua, a today's trainer, a life coach, NLP master, and professional with strong background in counseling psychology. And she's also expertise in guiding individuals towards growth, clarity, and transformation. And that makes her presence truly special for our grand final session. So let's all welcome Ms. Ayesha Siddiqua to this beautiful platform.
Hello, Super 70 family. Have a very wonderful evening to all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I'm Ayesha Siddiqua, a life coach and NLP master practitioner. Hope you all are doing great. Okay, what is today's special? What is today's special? Today is the final day of our Super 70 series. And I am honored to be the last trainer. Okay, let's together make this session more meaningful and memorable. Yes, Nalam. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Okay, can anyone type in the chat box what is our today's topic? What about today's topic? Yes, wonderful. The role of humanity in a biased world. Okay. Before entering to the session, I would like to start with some questions. Are you ready? There is some error to share my PPT. Just wait a minute. Is it visible? Okay. Okay, fine. Wait. I think still there is error. It is not sure. Sorry, there was some error. Wait a minute.
Sister, everything okay?
Is it visible now?
Yes, visible.
Okay. Okay, are you ready to answer the questions? Okay, first question. If you meet someone new, what should you notice first? If you meet someone new, what should you notice first? Wow. Okay, come on. Type your answers. Nothing is wrong here. This is our place. Come on. Appearance. Okay. Face expressions. Okay. B. Okay. Appearance. Okay. Okay. Option 2. Question number 2. Who can be a good leader? Women, men, all above. All above. Wow, wonderful. Who can be a good leader? Okay. Here's your final question. If someone speaks with an accent, does it make them less capable? If someone speaks with an accent, does it make them less capable? No, not at all. Very good. Wow, wonderful. No, 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 no. Sometimes, okay. Okay, wow, interesting. We have a mix of answers because it shows everyone thinks differently. Everyone's perspective is different, right? We all have a different perspectives. So, uh, before entering into the humanity, first we should know about the bias. What is bias? Can anyone type? What is bias? What do you mean by bias? What do you mean by bias? Confused. Okay, let me explain. Bias is a tendency to favor or against something. I mean, our brain make quick assumptions about some people, some ideas, or some situations. This bias, these assumptions, sometimes they are harmful. Sometimes they are help to grow. Sometimes these assumptions are harmless. So that is called the positive, neutral, and negative bias. See, positive bias means It means thinking too nicely about someone. Thinking too nicely about someone. For example, a teacher always says good things about one student. Like he's always the best, he can never be wrong, he's talent, and he's very intelligent. So, what is the impact of this bias? The person may feel happy or confident, the student may feel happy or confident, but others might feel unfair. That student gets confident, okay, the teacher loves me, she guides me, she motivates me, so he gets more confident. But the other students might feel unfair, but it is not harmful, it is harmless. And then neutral bias. See the neutral bias? Staying fair and seeing both good and bad sides, both strength and weakness. For example, a coach talks about players' strength and weakness. If he says he is good at his game, but he needs to improve in this area, means he shows both strength and weakness. So the people feel they are treated equally and it helps them to grow. It is not harmful. And then the negative bias. Seeing someone in a bad way, even without any reason, keep blaming about someone without any valuable reason. For example, the new employee probably will not do a good job. So the boss keep complaining about the new employee. He's a lazy, he's not good at his work, he's useless. He started labeling without any valuable reason. That is the negative bias. So what is the impact of this bias? The person may feel hurt, low confidence. It can cause low moral. Have you understood? This positive bias, what is the impact for this positive bias? It is a harmless. It is not harmful. And this neutral bias, it helps them to grow. They can understand their strength and weakness. And this negative bias, they keep blaming without any valuable reason. So it is harmful. Which one has the deepest impact? Which one has the deepest impact now? The negative bias. Negative bias has a deepest impact. So now we are going to see about the negative. Understanding negative bias. Very good. Treat people unfairly because of who they are, not what they do. We live in a world full of differences. What are the differences? Differences of races, religion, culture, gender. What last page? Do you want the previous slide? Okay. Here's the previous slide. Okay, we live in a world full of differences. Differences of races, religion, culture, and a lot of differences. Sadly, these differences often create bias. We make a quick assumptions about people, about their appearance. We are not ready to see their inner qualities. There are many types of biases out there. Due to our limited time, I would like to explain few of them only. Appearance bias, gender bias, economic bias, social bias, and religious bias. Sorry, there is some issue to share my PPT. It is automatically is gone. Sorry. Wait a minute. Okay. Appearance bias. Appearance bias means judge people by their appearance, by their physical traits. Some people are judged by their skin color as lighter or darker. For example, if assuming a fair skinned people is more talented, they are more beautiful, they are more capable. And while we treat someone with a dark skin as less important, when it comes to searching for an alliance, many families, their first preference is what? Only the physical traits. Tall height, beautiful appearance, fair skin. That's it. They don't want to see their inner qualities. Back in school, we used to see this bias too, where even our teacher gave more attention to some students while ignored others. Why? What is the reason? Simply they ignored by their skin color, because of their skin color. It is basically like judging a book by its cover. If the cover looks dirty, okay, it looks dirty. I don't want to open the book. But the real story is inside. Like the same way we are treating the people. Like the same way we are treating the people. We don't want to see their inside, who are really they are inside. We just make assumptions about their appearance. He looks fatty, so because he's lazy one. Yes, the real capabilities and potential. We never see about that. So we are judge people by their clothing, by their physical features. Impact. What is the impact of this bias? Makes people feel insecure, lower confidence. It can lead to unfair treatment in jobs in workplaces, everywhere. They started to feel I am not lovable, I am not beautiful, I am not pretty, I have a dark skin, nobody loves me. These are the impact for this bias. And then gender bias. Yes, I am worth enough. Gender bias. What is gender bias? This bias often affected both men and women, as well as the transgender people. Transgender people, they are often facing the discrimination, rejection, and lack of opportunities. Why? Our society simply struggles to accept the differences. That is the reason here. Simply it struggles to accept the differences. While we comparing the boys and girls, we usually says the boys are good at sports, girls are only good at cooking. And in many families, men should eat first. There is one rule. Men should eat first. How many of you have this rule in your family, in your home? Men should eat first. And the leftover food for only ladies, women. These practices may normal because it have been around for years. But this is also the form of bias. And in rare case, many companies they are prefer the women rather than men. Why? They have a lot of problem solving skills and they have a patience. They are more talented than men. So, on the other hand, women are being paid less salary for the same position. Yeah, ego clash. For the same position, women are being paid less salary than men for the same position. So, what is the message here? They send a message one gender is more important than another one. One gender is more important than another one. And then Move on to the religious bias. What is the impact of this gender bias? See, the impact limits opportunities for learning, growth, or leadership. It makes the limit for the leadership, growth, and creates inequality at home, school, workplaces, everywhere. And let's move on to the religious bias. Religious bias means treating people differently because of their religion or beliefs. Because of their religion or beliefs. Giving poor service to someone wearing a religious attire or visible religious identities. Many of the schools and colleges, they are not allowed to wear the hijab and they are not allowed to pray. A school refuses admission to a student because they belong to a minority religion. That is the reason. And in some societies, government policies or local authorities, they are favoring only one religion. Yeah, we can't take a rental home because of the religion. You are from this caste, you are from this community, you are from this family. So all these things are known as what? Religious bias. Making jokes or negative remarks about someone's religion or religious clothing. And we can see in the public transport also, while we transport on the bus or train somewhere, they give a very poor response. They give a very poor service to the people, those who are wearing hijab. And if someone asks leave for any religious event, for the religion event, if someone asks leave for the religion event, they simply denied and started joking about it, joking about their culture. What it will affect? It is not affect their, it is not affect their beliefs, community issue, caste. It is not affect their, it is not hurts the person's feeling. It shows the lack of beliefs, lack of respect for their beliefs, and it can make the workplace uncomfortable for everyone. It is not the safest place for everyone to work. If they started kidding, if they keep laughing at somebody's for their religious attire means that place is not safe for everyone, right? It can make the workplace uncomfortable for everyone. What is the impact of this bias? It hurts people's feeling and creates division in society. It leads to isolation, fear, or tension between groups. Okay. Appearance, gender, religious. Is it clear? Have you understood? Okay. Now we are going to the economic bias. Economic means rich with poor treatment. Rich with poor treatment. We simply judge the people by their financial status, by their background. It is not only happen in their workplaces, it is also happen in many families. If there are two brothers in one family, if one person earn more money means the people sometimes might give more respect to the one who has more money. So they started to forget about the one person who doesn't have money. And they are not ready to invite him for any parties. What is the reason? He is not ready to afford any gift and he is not ready to participate in any expensive activities. So what does it create? It creates jealousy and it create distance between the relationship At the end, it will break the relationship. They just, what? They just judge the people by their financial status. What is the impact of this one? Focus on money, give value, makes people feel ashamed or excluded, create social gaps and inequality. That may they feel shamed. I am not worthy. I am less worthy. So I will be alone. That nobody's there with me. So they started to feel less worthy. They started to feel shame. That are the these are the impact of the economic bias. And let's move on to the next one, social bias. What is social bias? It is about judge the people by where they are from, like community, where they are from, their caste, like that, nationality. People whoever lives in Gulf countries, they can easily understand this. I would like to share one of my personal experience. We are here in Makkah, Saudi Arabia. During Hajj time, it is mandatory to take a permit to travel nearby cities. So while we were on the checkpoint one day, I was surprised to see one thing. I was surprised to see one thing. There was a separate line for their host nations, Saudi nations, and they didn't need to take any permit to. But the policeman came to us and he checked us as we were accused of something. As we were accused of something. Even though we had all the required documents and the permit to. But he was keep asking, where is this document? Where is that document? So from the this experience, from that day I realized how this social bias affect people's everyday situation. What is the impact of this one? Builds wall between people. Instead of understanding, it builds wall. It creates wall between the people. Have anyone experienced this? Any kind of bias? Kindly type in the chat box. Have anyone experienced this? Any kind of bias? Yes. Okay. Okay. How to overcome from this bias? Social bias. Yeah. Yes. Okay. We have learned all types of biases. Now, how to overcome from this bias? There is one bridge to connect all the people. What is that? Humanity. What is humanity? What is humanity? Kindness. Very good. Only kindness. No more messages in the chat box. It seems silent. Kindness, treating equal. Okay. Tolerance. Very good. Connect with people. Wonderful. Empathy. Wonderful. Wow. Very good answers. Humanity is the quality that makes us human. It means kindness, compassion, and helping others. It means caring for people, animals, and all. Uh, what is humanity? Humanity is the quality. Without humanity, we are not a human. That makes us a real human. There are many ways to expressing our humanity. Practice empathy, act of kindness, respect everyone equally by educating against bias. Human being is normal. Being human is unique. Wow, wonderful. Yes, humanity is human. Very good. Practice empathy. What is empathy? I hope you all know the meaning of the empathy. Empathy means stepping into others' shoes. When we start seeing this world through others' eyes, we can realize their what? Struggles, emotions. We can understand their feelings, emotions, and all these things. But we never see through the others' eyes. Okay? When we do this, we start to understand their struggles, their emotions. We might judge the people by their appearance, by their skin color, by their gender, and all these things. So, at that time, we should question ourselves. We should question ourselves. What would I, what would I feel like if I were in their place? Uh, Time is consuming. I will try to finish it soon. Okay. Okay. What would I feel like if I were in their place? Even a skin tone, everything is temporary in this world, right? Even a skin tone and money. Money is today's comes, yeah, today's comes, tomorrow it has gone. Today's richest person becomes tomorrow's poorest person. So money is not everything. So we should stepping into others' shoes. By practicing empathy, we stop judging based on appearance. It is not about title. It is not about age. It is about heart. It is the way you see. It is the way you listen. It is the way you treat the people. Empathy doesn't cost anything, but it can change everything. And the next one, act of kindness. Kindness doesn't always mean something big. Even a simple smile is an act of charity. Spiritually, we know that, right? Simple smile is the act of charity. And small things. Imagine if you walk on the road and smile at a stranger, and or if you hold a door to open for someone. These are such a small things, but it can brighten up their entire day, and we can feed up needy people. In this case, you don't need to feed 10 to 20 people at a time. Fix one day, once in a week, but you should do it consistently. Fix one day, choose one day, Friday or Sunday, whatever it is.
Excuse
You
me.
should choose one day.
Excuse me, sister. Time, time over. Excuse me.
Okay, just 5 minutes, ma'am. 5 minutes.
Ayesha Siddiqua, sister.
5 minutes, ma'am. Kida? Hello?
Excuse me. Time over,
Ah,
please.
okay, five
Okay.
minutes, ma'am. Just. Okay. Okay. Just fix one day, and we should feed 2 to 3 people continuously, consistently. Once in a week, 2 to 3 people
Sorry, sister.
consistently.
Time finish. Time
Just
finish.
2 minutes,
No
ma'am.
feedback யாரும் சொல்ல முடியாது போல. கரெக்டா நம்ம வந்து 9:50 finish பண்ணணும். No,
Just
no,
two
no.
minutes.
கொஞ்சம் ஃபாஸ்டா ப்ளீஸ். இப்ப முடிச்சிருங்க ப்ளீஸ்.
Okay. Okay. Can we do from this week? Any one day, 2 to 3 people, do it consistently. Okay? Respect everyone equally. Respecting everyone equally is the simplest way of humanity. But we people never follow that. We tend to respect the people who has more power, more status like a boss, teacher, manager. It doesn't matter. If it is a cleaner, driver, teacher, boss, everyone deserves respect. We can relate this to the religious bias. What our Almighty says, for you is your religion, and for me is my religion. True humanity shines when respect has no limits. And then what? Educating against bias. Education is the most important thing in our humanity, right? Teaching equality from the young age. It is not only in the school. As a parents, we should start in our home also. Okay? Schools can teach children that everyone deserves respect, no matter their skin color, everything. The more we understand, the more human we become. Okay. I hope you understand. And now we are going to the conclusion. And I would
Yes.
like to conclude with some powerful affirmations. You have to repeat after me, okay? I will not disrespect any dark skinned people. I will not disrespect any dark skinned people. I will do something from today onwards to express my humanity. I will do something from today onwards
Excuse
to
me.
express my humanity.
Excuse me. Thank you so much, Ayesha Siddiqua sister. Thank you so much. Sorry, time over. So
Okay,
sorry.
thank you. First of all, I would like to thank Almighty,
Thank you.
and my
Thank you so
sincere
much.
gratitude goes to Dr. Hussein Basha sir for this wonderful opportunity. And my special thanks to NAPR team, and a very big thanks to the participants for your cooperation
Thank you.
and your ever-less support.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much
You
for
can share
all
your
your
feedback.
support. Saka, tomorrow's 70 series success meet. So happy. I will definitely beautiful platform. Praying that you all always living in good health and happiness. Please cooperate with everyone. Thanks so much all. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.